Welcome to our vlog in San Francisco. You're going to see us building and going through all the emotional roller coaster that comes with starting something from complete scratch to launching in public. You'll see everything.
AI is around the corner. It is coming and is going to disrupt.
The world is missing out on a lot of geniuses.
Nervous. I know. How am I gonna approach them? How do I not be creepy?
Day one felt like a failure.
Yes.
I'm so excited right now.
We built an MVP in less than 24 hours.
He said he feels badass, but does that tell us whether they'll pay for it? It's a completely different question.
Just have to get the first version out.
Do they actually like it? Can they benefit out of it?
Trying to not get killed in San Francisco. Our Waymo is running away from where? Are you an engineer by any chance? Didn't want to talk to me. Are you an engineer by any chance? We did it all wrong. This is meant to be pointing the other way.
What did I say?
And he was like, hi. I flew from Germany this morning to come meet you guys.
Our company is starving for innovation. The change is coming from here. We all need to show up. We all need to be at our best. We are in this together. San Francisco, ready? 1, 2, 3. San Francisco!
So, why is Stan in San Francisco? Well, our company is entering a major turning point, a shift into the AI-first world. AI is around the corner. It is coming and is going to disrupt. We can't allow that, and we need to think really ahead of the game so that we ourselves are the ones who disrupt. And to do it right, my co-founder John and I knew that we had to immerse ourselves in that environment. The best place to do that is the heart of tech, the mecca of innovation, San Francisco. So we flew 8 of our top people out here to create a hacker house, a place where everyone lives, works, and builds under one roof. Think of it as a human pressure cooker for ideas. This is the environment that actually encourages us to think way beyond what we consider normal. The expectations are so high and the timeline is so low, this is where innovation happens. Our mission was simple: build and launch 2 new AI products while hiring world-class talent along the way. The first product is a writing assistant for creators on X. Stan exists across many social medias, but not on X yet. We are focused on creator comprehensively, not creator on this platform or on that platform. If you chose a platform, you should be able to help them. We already have an AI called Stanley that helps people make content for LinkedIn. Our goal is to take that same power and bring it to other platforms, starting with X. We're calling this Stanley for X. Sina and I will be working on this.
I'm going to be building Stanley for X.
The second AI product is something much bigger. A coach that understands each individual creator and guides them on the next steps. We're calling this Stanley the Coach. Ricky, Jason, and Karen will be heading that up.
I'm an engineer. I'll be building the Stanley the Coach.
I'm Jason. I'm going to be here building Stanley the Coach.
With my bright ideas, I build amazing user experiences, taking care of all of the design.
And to pull all this off, we need top talent. We are here to hire 3 brilliant builders so that they can join our company and build with us. And that's where Alyssa and Alexa come in. They'll be recruiting the best people in SF to help us build towards our goal.
Hi, I'm Alexa. Alyssa and I are gonna be bringing people back to the house.
I'm Alyssa, and I'm gonna be with Alexa.
Recruiting, coffee chats, getting people, I think, interested in what we're doing and finding the best candidates who are a good fit and then bringing them to meet the rest of the team.
I hope to see all of you to push what you think you can accomplish after this 14 days and know that you are a much more capable person than you thought you were before you started. Let's go. What happened over the next 14 days honestly blew my mind. And it all started with our first major breakthrough on Stanley for X.
So this is the end of day 1. We came with a plan and we thought that we are going to be building an AI agent for X. But as we started walking the path, what we've actually realized that maybe we can put it aside for now and focus on a much more interesting problem, which is how do you actually help more people develop a habit of capturing their thinking in a way that can be broadly converted into content.
And the world is missing out on a lot of geniuses who exist, just don't have a voice yet. How many wise people there are in the world across different industries and so on who have, again, a lot of wisdom, but they have written 0 blog posts or 0 tweets or LinkedIn posts. And how much of all human knowledge that is actually useful is never making it out to the world just because content creation is such a pain.
So here we go, redefining the entire problem space that we thought that we are starting on. Never be attached to the idea or to the solution. It's all about, this is the kind of impact that I'm trying to make. And for us, it's trying to help as many people as possible to bring themselves into the world, in Sina's wise words, to extract something beautiful from them and bring that into the world. We'll see if we can actually attempt to solve it in the next 13 days that we have remaining. Completely pivoting like that was risky, but it felt like the right decision. The next day,
we brought the team up to speed.
Stanley for X would mean, oh, you have a lot of tweets, or maybe you have LinkedIn posts, but you're not big on Twitter. We would scan those and help you tweet more. Whereas our conversation took a turn and we were like, what about people who do not have a lot of content out there, who have a lot of great ideas? What is the simplest interface to capture their ideas and get them out to the world?
What if we focus on the habit building and figure out the interface where we can trade 5 minutes of your time to develop in a gamified way to create something that AI will amplify and translate into something that is going to be good, that is going to be sufficient for multiple social media, and see if we can work something out. So it's really, really cool.
The team was on board with the shift, but we had a lot of work to do. So I checked in with Alyssa and Alexa on their first day of hiring.
I'm a little nervous. I know. We've been hyping ourselves up, being like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna meet people, it's gonna be great. And now that we're doing it, I'm like, how am I gonna approach them? How do I not be creepy?
Yeah, how do you do that so casually? Just like, hey, what you working on? We'll be okay, we'll figure it out. What's that one meme where it's like, Grandpa, I can't, I'm tired.
That's too damn bad.
Yeah.
While the team was out hiring and Sina goes to work on the 0 to 1 app, I checked in with Ricky, Jason, and Karen on Stanley the Coach.
So I am in the weeds on some UX strategy for the Stanley the Coach. How a user would come in and start getting coaching from a behavior standpoint, from like what is coaching and like what do we need to know about you to provide the best path forward for you. Now when I show something like this, cool, this is design. UI based, a little bit of UX, but also like the step before you get to something like this, more of a written form. What is the concept? What is the strategic lever? And what's the narrative? How can we use their social channels to not just like read everything about them, but actually mirror back the most important thing, which is the spirit behind the person.
We've got a pretty good vision on what the first version of Stanley the Coach will be. Now we kind of just have to get the first version out so we can actually, give it to users, see if they even just like the idea at all.
If we introduce the coach to, let's say, 100 creators, do they actually like it? Can they benefit out of it? And if not, there is something wrong. And so that's the part we are focusing on. We first wanted to make sure that the coach is useful and creating a value before we think about how it fits into the stand.
Stanley the Coach was still work in progress, so I checked in with Sina on our new 0 to 1 app.
So I just demoed the first prototype to the first person who's not a member of our team, who's not biased. I showed it to him. The reaction that he had was the exact reaction that we said, if this works, someone will have it. Vitaly and I were talking earlier, we're like, we want to build a little prototype that gives people a main character energy to compel them to record their voice and say something to this app that we've built, so that then we take that voice recording, transcribe it, turn into a really nice social media post in the person's voice. Not AI generated, it's just that AI is prompting the person to talk. And the person did it. They got one prompt, he sat down and he just said it, and he was like, this is so cool, this feels like I'm being interviewed by a podcaster. He said he feels badass, and he did a second question, third, he did 4 times in a row. So I'm like, okay, I think that's not a terrible first prototype, but does that tell us whether they'll pay for it? It's a completely different question.
This was really encouraging. The first prototype of our new 0 to 1 app was already creating real-world results, so of course I had to try it myself.
I think we're onto something.
Hey, Vitaly, what part of that 13-year-old still whispers to you when you're about to take a big bet today?
The biggest thing that I've learned from that time is you're always going to be scared, and if there's one thing you can practice, it's the habit of an unwavering will and making a step, because once you do, things become easier.
Our new 0 to 1 app had its kinks to work out, but even as I demoed it, I could see myself using this. It was so easy to talk to my phone for 60 seconds and get a post ready to go. I had to update the team on this.
We built an MVP in less than 24 hours, right after we changed the course on what is it we were trying to build.
Now that we have the first version of the product, the main thing is to get in the hands of those creators who want to try it out, and for us to listen to them, see their body language, facial expressions as they're interacting with this. Yeah, for us to see whatever we think this is going to do, is it doing?
The amount of progress we made on our 0 to 1 app was encouraging, but it also seemed like our hiring process needed a major pivot as well. So I checked in with the team on our progress.
Yeah. First, went to WeWork, and Alyssa and I were like, awesome, we're gonna tell people we're out in the wild of SF, and they're just gonna flock.
Yeah.
And then I feel like reality, oh shit, like, where are the people? We kind of came to the consensus that posting up somewhere is like probably not the most like effective use of like everyone's time. We're gonna go meet people. We should be in a space where people want to meet people and like network.
I feel like we were like getting a little down on ourselves. Like we feel like we wish we like had candidates coming back to the house already, but then we're like, wait, we've only been out at it for one day. Day one felt like a failure, but in all reality, like it wasn't, because like we learned so much. Now like we have a different approach, and we're not going to be like spreading our wings, like going to all these co-working spaces. Instead, we're going to be much more intentional. We just took like a left turn, and now we need to go right.
Things at the Hacker House were off to a rocky start, but that's what you get when you are trying to pivot an entire company to an AI-first world. I decided to take to the streets myself to see if I could meet anyone worth hiring. What I'm finding out about SF is that there's actually way more founders than there are engineers. Hi, are you an engineer by any chance? Hi, didn't want to talk to me. Are you an engineer by any chance? No? All right. They told me there's a lot of engineers in SF, but it doesn't seem like it. So I think part of me now on day 3 like feels a lot of doubt, but I think it's important to keep faith in what you're doing, and we have 11 days to go. I'm gonna try Waymo for the first time in my life. I'm very excited. I've never been in a Waymo before. How do you say stop to it? Our Waymo is running away from where is it? Okay, well, one thing I've learned is that you can't stop a car that doesn't have a driver. I'm very excited to meet the folks at the event. The team worked super hard to get really exciting people in SF. Many of them have heard about us somewhere from the world of internet, and I now need to learn how to get into this. Hello. Tally. We are actually going for the morning brief walk. Every morning we meet around 9 a.m. to talk about what we are working on and where we are currently at. All the projects are on the way. We are having conversations with customers. We're having a lot of debates on like what's to build and how things are changing. So we're going to take you with us on a walk where I'll talk about what's going on and where to next. Our company at this very moment is going through a very big transformation. We built a very big and very successful business. Many people's livelihoods depend on it. We've been starving for innovation. When I think about this trip and what it represents, the change is coming from here. People all around the world are watching at what we're doing. Every single one of you being here is not a coincidence. And us just being here is not a guarantee of success by any measure. We all need to show up. We all need to be at our best, and we all need to do the really hard thing. It is difficult intellectually, it is difficult emotionally. We are here because we can do something remarkable. And in order to do this, we need to act like a team. No matter what we are facing along the way, we have each other, we are a team, and we are in this together. San Francisco, ready? 1, 2, 3. San Francisco! It's hard to capture in this video all the ups and downs we're already facing with just a few days in. Team building moments like this are key to keeping all of us aligned and on track. But Ricky told me that he had an update on Stanley the Coach.
Hey, my name is Ricky. What we're realizing is that there is a feeling about where we're going and are we going in the right direction. I have a feeling that today is the day. We're gonna make the stride. At the end of the day, we want the very first version out there. We have at least 100 people join and try our new product so that we get some data and some information about it rather than just shooting in the dark.
While Ricky and Jason were focused on getting the coach ready to launch, I checked in with Sina, who was demoing our 0 to 1 app with creators.
Get back to you, like either tomorrow or Monday. Take care. I'm seeing a pattern.
What is it?
It's happened now 4 times, or I'm on a call. The person sees the post and they're like, not sure. Suddenly I realize the person says, oh, I've been posting a lot. Then I'm like, you should check out Stanley, because you seem to be at the stage of wanting to write more. You're not going from 0 to 1. And then check it out, oh yeah, this is actually better. So it's kind of interesting, the distinction between start writing versus write more is getting obvious in the feedback they give when they try to voice out. Are you systemizing versus you're literally 0 to 1, you're like, what should I write? So I think by the end of today, know how to filter who we should talk to. Because right now we're talking to anyone.
Understood, thank you. What Sina was saying is many creators are already posting consistently and don't need what we are currently building. But there's a huge group who don't post because they don't know where to start. And we needed to get this 0 to 1 app in their hands fast.
Let's go build a whiteboard. Best ideas always come from the whiteboard. This is the technology behind many million-dollar ideas. You got instructions. Our chances of success is nearly 100%.
We tend to get instructions and then not follow them sometimes, so we'll see how that goes.
We did it all wrong. You know, it counts with instructions, but it's like you always think you know better. So.
What did I say? That things come with instructions, but we don't like to follow them.
See this hole? This is meant to be pointing the other way. So we gotta undo everything we've done, switch those around, and that is gonna work. All right, and this is our whiteboard. Good job. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I'm gonna very briefly walk you through one of the most powerful concepts that we have in product, that is a product flywheel.
Most people who are building for the first time think that building product is a linear path. A user starts here and then like feature, and then job finished. A better way to think about it instead is in terms of a product flywheel. It starts with the user discovering your product. The second step is learning what the product can do for you. The third step is what we call an aha moment. This is the moment where it's like, I finally get it. The last and the most important step to think about is what is the trigger point for the user to come back tomorrow and to continue using this. We're thinking about building a product, we're thinking about it in terms of what does that flywheel look like and how are we building features that actually get the users to return and repeatedly use your product, which makes the difference between those products that grow and those that decline. As the team was hard at work bringing this project to life, I got a video from my co-founder John checking in on the team.
Hey guys, I wanted to say hi. I'm gonna guess that you're 5 days in and feeling a little drained, somewhere between like cranking and crushing it, but also being like, what the fuck is going on? Also, I'm exhausted because I remember exactly how me and Vitaly felt around this time. I just wanted to say, trust the process. I cannot express to you guys how proud of you I am and also how grateful I am to get to work with you, and like we are cheering you guys on so much. Thank you for everything you're doing, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.
3, 2, 1, San Francisco! We are now just over halfway through our 14-day hacker house, so I decided to check in with the team, starting with Ricky, who had just launched Stanley the Coach.
Launch was really good. We finally opened the door for creators to start using it, and we have 36 users currently used our coach app. There were like 5 people who said like, love it, or this is a brilliant idea, or like they find something good about it.
Next, I checked in on hiring to see how the search was going.
We're, 6 days in. We've learned a lot. We're in this stage where Alyssa and I are trying to be way more intentional about the time that we're spending, which I think is helping us recalibrate.
Our now new goal is like to attract people like where we're at, where we're kind of like, hey, this is where we're gonna be, we're gonna post up. We're looking for people who are like-minded like us, more founders, builders, not specifically just someone who identifies as a software engineer. Like everyone at Stan, we wear so many different hats. We all basically are founders and entrepreneurs ourselves, and so we need to find people who are like that.
We want someone to just like dive in and like own the project like it's theirs, and so it's like finding the profile of someone, whether they're a founder or someone who's just like really dedicated to like a passion project, having that sense of I'm like going all in on this, and finding people who also feel that way about Stan and the opportunity.
And lastly, I caught up with Karin to see where things stood on her side.
Yes, I'm so excited right now because there's this emerging archetype, and it is the aspiring digital entrepreneur. Out of the survey of 400 creators and entrepreneurs, this like persona archetype is stepping out like very, very clearly. We can action around this and meet them where the need is. Like, how can we really see the aspiring digital entrepreneur and help them to success?
Why does that make you excited?
Because I'm serving creators and I want to unlock everything for them. I want like huge success for everybody. I'm just a package of love. It runs deep for me.
While the team was hard at work, my co-founder John decided to fly in to help us continue to build our 2 new AI products.
I love croissants.
We need to finish this up because I want a pan au chocolat. These are huge. I love croissants. I love croissants.
I'm gonna have another half.
John arrived and we quickly got to work. Later that night, we found out some unexpected news.
So we just found out that Yuri Kim, our lead investor at Forerunner, is gonna come surprise us tomorrow, and would love to see some demos of what we're working on.
Super excited. We are ready. No pressure. Huh?
No pressure.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are live. Mine is live with users, so I think
You're gonna have a great experience.
I'm sure you will as well.
Your product fits better with them, like would be a better demo, because we're very much like beginner focused.
They may never know, like they might be big on LinkedIn and they may look at your stuff and be like, ooh.
As we prepared a demo to one of our key investors, we found out that someone named Tim had flown all the way from Germany just to meet us.
And he was like, hi, I flew from Germany like this morning to come like meet you guys. I literally sat there and just like stared at him. Who is this kid?
Tim is gonna stop by today because he flies out tonight at 4 p.m. So he literally just like decided to hop on a plane. We can like shoot a shot. It's
It's working what we're doing.
There's people with this energy within them who is like just stand up and like go do something because they think it's a great idea, and it's an incredibly rare trait to come by. Let's see how we can push the boundary on this team person. Is there a world where we extend an offer by end of the day?
You guys see the power of content? You went from cold approaching people begging to people coming to you.
What's up? He's taller in person than you would expect.
I get short king energy.
Or maybe I have a short king complex. I'm Yuri.
Jason.
Nice to see you. I'm Esther. Esther, nice to meet you.
Well, do you guys want to give Yuri a demo of what you're doing?
Yeah,
Cool.
let's do it.
First, we showed Yuri Stanley the Coach, which up until now was only in the hands of a small batch of users.
Action is kind of the core thesis of what Ricky's doing here. We shipped this 36 hours ago.
Yeah. The purpose is that it will gonna help you navigate whatever in your mind and whatever is the blocker.
Yuri has been a key thought partner for us along our journey, and no surprise, she got some really good feedback.
What is the value that we have to offer is very different based on who you choose. For Stanley, the thing has been that it's 0 to 1. It's getting you and me to post. We've never done it before.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay there, or do you want to take it to somebody who's got 10,000 followers wanting to go to 15? I went from 10 to 14 with Stanley.
The beauty of it is we're just building the underlying scaffolding of how do you get someone to give you their problem? How do you unblock their knowledge and then get them to go to the next step? AI and what we're building will just meet someone wherever they're at. So you don't have to as much optimize for the XCP. The real innovation to be done in the product side is how to get the person to execute on that, because the knowledge part's already kind of done for you with AI.
What's assumed in a lot of your thinking is that people know what their goal is. Many times people don't quite know how to define what they want. They just know they kind of want what that guy has.
Yes.
You're like, okay, well, you know, to look like that, you can't eat, you gotta be like pumping iron 10 times a week. Like, you think you want that, but you don't want that.
And right as we were getting into it, Tim showed up, all the way from Germany.
Hi, I'm Tim. Exactly. You guys, some cookies as a little gift. Hi, Tim from Germany.
Welcome from Germany.
What's your story? Why are you here?
Basically, I've been following John's journey for the past 2.5 years now. Due to this fact, I started to really think about like becoming a better person and like starting my own business and all that stuff to potentially at one day work at Stan. And then yesterday, I just went straight to the coffee shop, which luckily enough, you guys posted where you were going to be.
What were you gonna do if you did? We're just gonna start like DMing and be like, I'm here.
I probably would have looked at like the pictures you posted
God.
with like the gardens, and then I would like just go through every available Airbnb and like hotel.
Like that's the spirit of entrepreneurship. So cool to have you here. And just like that, we had ourselves a new team member. Tim showed us he had what it took to be on the team. We sent him home with an offer.
Thanks for coming.
I got hired. That's like the solely reason I came here.
Tim came over from Germany. We are sending him back to Germany. He's going to the airport, but now he got a job here at Stan. So take your shot, and then anything can happen.
Just chase your dreams. Give it your all.
Have a safe flight.
Thank you so much. See you in Toronto.
All right. We continued our demo with Yuri and showed her our 0 to 1 app.
What's one moment where you felt you truly shifted the power dynamic?
Well, lately I've been really energized by the new investments we've been making. Yay, genius! Everyone talks about AI's potential, but I'm most energized by its power to put people back in control. This is great. Wow, it's very good.
Glad to
That's
hear
very
that.
good.
Our demo with Yuri went well, but before she left, we took a moment to catch up outside.
So I was excited to come and hear about what you guys were cranking on. The energy is powerful and engaged, and I think everyone here is on a sort of creative peak. And
You know the word that kind of comes to mind when I'm thinking about our relationships and how you're helping us? It's the thought partnership. And even there by the whiteboard, it's like every time we talk about something, for me personally, it helps me go from the current model of the world to like explore different angles that I didn't think, like something about the language, something about the examples. This is Yuri for you.
Thank you.
And what we're building here is like fundamentally creating long-term value for people and trying to help them as much as we can. Yuri, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
I think I just wanted to cement this moment. Like what happened in there was so special. It's such a special feeling to have everyone on a team be pushing forward, operating at this high level, making progress. You work so hard for so long and things just like finally start to click every now and then. There's just this moment in there where the team was all sharing how they've been hustling for 10 days straight, by the way, working 10 days straight, which is like kind of crazy if you think about it. They started from nothing, they started from getting rejected, they started from like no one wanting to use the product or they didn't even have a product to now like we're seeing real results happening where our customers are starting to use our products that we're shipping here just 10 days later, they're starting to see real value. They're like coming back every day. They're saying, holy shit, this is brilliant. I love this. I can't wait to use this. And it feels so exciting in a way that I think it's very, very rare to feel. But it's taken us like years of agony and hard work and making the right decisions to send the team here for us to work on this in this way to actually get to that feeling. And so I think this is a really special moment in the company, and we'll look back in a couple years' time and be like, yeah, that was one of those crucible moments that took the business from this to like this.
Things were really starting to shape up. We got to network with other founders, engineers, and friends before John and I headed to Pear VC to give a talk about building a personal brand.
We are about to present to somewhere between 200 to 200 people, which is just trying to teach anyone how to build their personal brand, because it's been so valuable for us. It's like completely changed the game for us. Yeah, I'm feeling a little nervous.
We're going to give them a reason to do this, and then we're going to give them an actual tactical playbook on how they can start today.
Just start fucking posting. Stop overthinking and just start posting.
Exactly that.
Just post. Because you know what I've seen? The VCs who are most likely to invest in Stan, they've been following the content journey the longest. They're with you, they understand your values, they understand what you care about. You've been subtly, subconsciously teaching them about why your company is powerful. Versus like someone who doesn't know me and I go in cold, it's like a magnitude delta difference. You never know who's watching. We're constantly surprised by who's watching. Like, holy shit, even that person? Holy shit. And these individual people, when we're playing this game as founders, people have a lot of leverage in their connections, relationships, what they can do for you.
Imagine the feeling walking into the room where it's like someone knows you. How much easier the conversation is going to be. One of the questions that we work through and excuses we give ourselves when we don't make content is, I don't have time. Who feels like they don't have time when it comes to making content? Do you have time to go out there and proactively look for candidates to join your company? Looking for a potential co-founder, cold outreaching to potential investors, business partners, clients. You have time for that, but you don't have time to create a reason for them to come to you. If you don't have time, make time. Looking back on these 14 days, it's hard to put into words just how much happened here. We came in with a plan, but what unfolded was something way bigger than anything we expected. Long nights, big pivots, breakthroughs, many setbacks, but every moment pulled us closer as a team.
If I had not made $1 on Stanley, I was starting to like lose confidence in myself and using Stanley. I was like, maybe my account's not big enough yet. But then I got my first account.
Watching everyone push past their limits, chase ideas with insane intensity, and support each other through every high and low. It reminded me why we built this company in the first place. And even though the work was intense, there was so many moments I'll never forget.
I got hired. It's like the solely reason I came here.
This makes me feel badass.
I think we're onto something. We did it all wrong. This is meant to be pointing the other way.
What did I say? Tim is gonna stop by today. Literally just like decided to hop on a plane, shoot a shot.
Wow, that's very good.
Glad to
That's
hear
very
that.
good.
That was one of those crucible moments that took the business from this to like this.
This Hacker House wasn't just a sprint. It was a reminder of what we are actually capable of when we are aligned, locked in, and building towards something that matters.
The Stand Run Club. How you feeling today, Sina?
Don't do this.
Is that funny?
Oh my guy, why are you doing that?
Hey, yeah.
All I'm trying to do here is to set some intention, and these guys are If there's one thing that I want to share with you from this entire journey is it always starts with you believing in yourself and recognizing that in order to achieve anything, you have to start walking. And this is exactly what we've done here. We've reimagined our company for AI first world. We met a lot of really inspiring people who can potentially join our company. And most importantly, we built such a great camaraderie. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to just build together. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you've learned something. We are out there. You can reach out to us anytime. And when you're building something of your own, I hope this is helpful. I'll see you in the next. This 14 days in SF marked the beginning of the next chapter for Stan.
1, 2, 3.
San Francisco!